for joining me. My name is Fafa Gilbert and welcome to my cookery channel, Ndudu by Fafa. Now today on the menu I do have something so delicious. I do have this beautiful Ghanaian okra and garden egg stew with crabs, prawns, yes, and of course my twisted version, that Ndudu twist. You need to watch to the end to find out exactly what I did to this dish, and I'll tell you what, it was delicious. Now let's start cooking. So for this recipe we will need 350 grams of garden eggs as well as 350 grams of fresh okra. So what we're going to do is just wash the garden eggs and okra, take the heads and tips off and dice them into sizable chunks. Now garden eggs are readily available in most African or Asian shops, and they are aubergine, just a pearl colored aubergine. They're lovely. You can roast them, you can steam them, you can use it just as you would your normal aubergine. But today I'm actually making this beautiful garden egg and okra stew from Ghana. So after dicing your okra and your garden eggs, place your garden eggs in a saucepan and on a medium heat and bring it to a boil for about 3 minutes. And at that point we're just going to be adding the okra and cook it for another 2 minutes. This just looks perfect. And after 2 minutes, what I'm actually just going to add is some sliced onions. You can use your red onions or white onions, whichever onion you prefer. I think this actually gives this dish at this point a refreshing taste, and I love that inclusion of onions. But it's optional, you can take that out. But it's great to actually have that in there as well. So yes, all I'm actually now just doing is just mixing everything together, and I'm just going to cover it and leave it whilst I tend to my stew. So place your saucepan on a medium heat and add your preferred oil. You can use coconut oil, rapeseed oil, vegetable oil, palm oil if you wish. And at this point I'm actually going to blend my onion, ginger, aniseed and habanero chilli into a smooth paste. So now that you do have your beautiful ginger blend, you've got your crabs as well. I prefer to marinate my crabs in the ginger blend because I think it revives it and it gives it that extra flavor, and particularly when you are using frozen crabs like I am. So at this point in time, I'm actually just going to fry the crabs so that the flavors actually intensifies. So I'd have that crabby flavor infusing into the oils and the spices as well infusing into the oils, and that perfect marriage happening all the time. And so yes, at this point I'm just teasing it and I'm going to cover it, and that will just cook perfectly for at least about 3 to 4 minutes. At this point I'm actually going to be talking about my pre-steamed lamb pieces that I'll be using for this recipe. I just steamed the lamb in aniseed, carom seeds, ginger and onion, and steamed it for about 45 minutes to an hour in its own juices on a very low heat. It works perfectly. I will be doing actually a full video about steaming your meat pieces, and I think that would help, so I would elaborate more on that later. So at this point my crab has actually been cooking perfectly, and now I'm just going to be adding some of my lamb pieces because I did use the remaining lamb pieces for my palm nut soup. Yes, that's also another recipe that's yet to come up. So if at this point you've not subscribed yet, you must subscribe and you must click that notification button, the ding dong button, which means that each time I upload a video you do not miss out. It's actually sent directly to your email address as well. So here I'm actually adding the lamb pieces, and I'm just going to be frying this beautiful mixture for about 4 to 5 minutes, yet again to allow the infusion to take place and the marriage of flavors to happen. So here I have my blended tomatoes that is actually mixed with some ginger, garlic and onion, and I've cooked it down to create my own passata. Now this allows you to cut your cooking time in half, and you can reserve the rest in the fridge or freezer and use it as and when a recipe does require it. So mix everything together till it's well combined, because at this point everything is almost cooked, and then we'll move into the next stage. At this point, you can add your tomato paste, which is about 20 grams, and that would just give it that color, so it just gives it that beautiful orange color to your dish as well. And I'm going to be frying this gently for about 4 to 5 minutes. And then we're going to move to the next stage. Now, maintaining that medium heat allows the flavors to just infuse beautifully. Is this marriage of flavors? Dun, 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 dun. And at this point, I'm just going to be adding the last bit. So I'm just going to add my steamed garden eggs and okra to the mixture and mix everything together. At this point, add your salt to taste and mix everything together. So cook the mixture for another 2 to 3 minutes just to allow the flavors to incorporate further. And then your garden egg stew is actually ready, the Ndudu twist. Now, of course, I'm not going to leave it like this, am I? I'm going to add my skirmishes. So I've drizzled some fresh coriander over it. Yay! But this is optional. You can omit that altogether. Or you can actually at this point add some Greek basil or any basil if you're choosing. And you can serve it with your hot akple. Now, you will find the akple recipe in one of my previous videos, or the banku recipe that is. And yes, I'm ready to eat too. I don't know about you. I hope I've inspired you to go and try it. Yes, in the name of the Father and the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Let me eat my food. Ndudu If you like what you see, please do not forget to click that subscribe button. Show me some love. You will find the transcripts for this recipe on my blog ndudubyfafa.blogspot.com. Thank you again for watching, and I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as Ndudu by Fafa, so do pass by and say hi. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Be you, be beautiful, and always smile. Much love.